back to my channel. Today's video, I'm so excited because I'm going to be doing another get ready with me. I don't do these nearly as often as I would like to. Hopefully I can change that, but for today's look, I wanted to do something Valentine's Day related because we are in February now, the month of love. So I wanted to do something Valentine's Day like in regards to this makeup look. I mean, I don't hate how it turned out. I always say that makeup is magic because when you see the process of me to get here, you'll be sitting there going like, how? And to that, I am also asking, how? And I swear it's because makeup is magic. But if you would like to see this look come together as well as just chit chat with me, get a little personal, a little honest, talking about where I am with content creation as a job and the future of content creation and me, then stick around and keep watching. All right, welcome back to another Get Ready With Me where you all get to see my pores in all of their glory. Been a little bit since a Get Ready With Me. I'd love to make these a little bit more regular, but they just end up taking a lot of time to film and edit, so I don't do them too much, but I feel like we haven't done one in a little bit, so time to do another one. So how's everyone been? We're now into February, so how's everyone's 2023 kicking off? It was January for everyone. Honestly, January felt kind of but I feel like that's also January in a nutshell. I feel like a lot of people experience feelings of in January, which kind of sucks because poor January. But how was everyone's January? Did anyone do anything exciting in January? I'm trying to think. I don't really think I did. I think January was pretty quiet for the most part. I will say I'm a little disappointed that we haven't gotten any snow yet. We got like a brief flurry the other day, but didn't really amount to anything. Before I get too much into talking, I thought I would do like a Valentine's Day look. And by Valentine's, I mean just a lot of pink because that's what I think of when I think of Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette just because it's a whole lot of pinks. Now to decide what to actually do though. I think I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm very basic when it comes to makeup looks, so like I don't usually do anything over the top, but hey, if we can pack in some color, get that in there, can make it at least look good. Face has decided to have all these spots show up at one time. Don't know why. Probably because I'm not drinking enough water. Shocker, but we do what we can. But now that it is February, we are a full month into the year. Let's talk about how things are going. January's done. We're into February. Shortest month of the year. And I guess we should say, you know, if I'm doing a Valentine's Day look, anyone have any plans for Valentine's Day? I don't really put too much weight in Valentine's Day just because it's like, I don't know, it's one of those days that you can just kind of do it whenever. You don't have to do it just because there's like a designated day for it. It's on a Tuesday this year. Not even like a good day of the week to really go out and do anything. But does anyone have any Valentine's Day plans? I know I plan on making my husband a cookie cake in the shape of a heart because he loves cookie cakes. And I recently got a pan, like a little bacon pan that's in the shape of a heart, and I was like, ooh, I can make him a cookie cake in the shape of a heart. So that's my current plan for Valentine's Day. But is anyone else doing anything fun? Anything exciting for the Day of Love? I always liked it because my grandparents, my grandfather who has since passed, he and my grandmother got married on Valentine's Day. And his birthday was also Valentine's Day. So it's like one of those days where it's like you really couldn't forget what was special about that day. His birthday was on that day. They got married on that day. It was already Valentine's Day. It's just, I don't know. It was very sweet. He did pass away back in 2021, but my grandmother still celebrates his day. So far, this is looking like a very red mess. It's looking a little less pink than I was going for, but it's fine. We'll work with it. I was expecting, I don't know, a little bit more pink. It's like, it's, you know, it's pretty pink-esque, but I don't know if my husband and I are actually gonna like do anything for Valentine's Day or if it's just gonna be more of a just kind of hang out, have a cookie cake. I think I'm going to put a little concealer on the eye to make this glitter that I plan on adding stand out a little bit more. I was definitely hoping this would be a little bit more pink because it's very pink in the pan, but once all the colors kind of blend together, it gets a little bit more red, which I guess makes sense for a palette labeled cherry. That's my bad. That's on me. But it's fine though, because red also symbolizes Valentine's Day. So hey, it still works. Just wasn't the original concept I was going with. So in case anyone has missed it, I have actually started posting regularly over on the clock app, the good old TikTok. That was one goal that I had for this year, was to post regularly over on TikTok, and I feel like I've been doing a good job with it so far. Now, what do I mean by regularly? My goal is at least once a day. I know a lot of experts say, oh, you should be posting like 3 times a day on TikTok, and I'm like, yo, I'm not creative enough because I'm still trying to figure out what exactly to post on there. There are few things that I really enjoy posting on there, but then there are some things that, you know, I started posting and I was like, am I posting this because I genuinely like it or because I feel like it's gonna get me views? Which I don't want TikTok to become one of those things where it's like I'm only posting certain things because I feel like it's gonna get me growth on there, you know? I've never cared about posting on TikTok before. I wanted to do it because it's like the one social media that I hadn't really put any effort into. So that's my main reason for wanting to post on TikTok more, is to be like, hey, I have another place that you can find me. But I didn't want it to become one of those things where it's like another focus on the numbers, you know? If that makes sense. Which, I mean, it's just social media in a nutshell. Unfortunately, it's a numbers game. I don't know, I've been enjoying the stuff that I've been posting on there. A lot of the stuff that I do that I really do enjoy are coffee related videos. I like to record the process of me making like Nespresso recipes. But then you get the coffee experts that come out and they're like, you should do this instead. And I'm like, did it taste good? Yes. Then does it matter? No. I added a little bit of glitter. It's very red. As I say with all of my makeup videos, it looks scary in the beginning and it looks atrocious. And oftentimes people are like, how does your look come together? That is a question that I still don't know the answer to, but somehow it does. Now I'm gonna put some eyeliner on. Eyeliner I'm using is my favorite. It's from NYX. It's the Epic Ink Liner in black. And yes, I pull my eyes taut even though you're not supposed to. Oh, that line was a little thicker than I wanted. But it's fine because then we'll fix it with false lashes. This is why I don't do makeup videos all the time on my channel, because what is this right now? It's a little intense. My hand slipped. It's fine. You know how they always say like your eyebrows and stuff are supposed to be like sisters, not twins? Does that go for eyeliner too? And in that case, is it supposed to be like they're just supposed to be somewhat related? Because yikes. Okay, this one looks exceptionally better. This one looks a little scary. We might need to fix it. I'm gonna attempt to fix that eyeliner because it is very thick on the inner corner. We don't want that, so I think I'm gonna attempt to cut it back. I kind of fixed it, but it's fine because I'm gonna do mascara and my false lashes, and false lashes fix everything. I often say that false lashes are my favorite part of a makeup look, next to blush. I love blush a lot. Also, for anyone that's never seen any of my Get Ready With Me's, I am definitely more chatty once I get to the face aspect of things. Oh yeah, and another thing, I do my eyes first. A lot of people do their face first. I can't because I like to be able to wipe away fallout from my eyes. I can't do that if I've already done my face stuff. By the way, eyelash primer today is my standard Subversion from Urban Decay. And then my mascara is from Milk Makeup. It's the Kush mascara. And then my lashes for today are lashes that I probably should have thrown away a few uses ago, but it's from the brand Black Moon Cosmetics. I'm currently waiting on an order to come in from them before I toss this pair. Probably should have put the order in a little bit sooner than I did. I believe you're supposed to get 20 uses out of these, and these have gone past 20 uses. But these are in the style Aries. Also, my favorite eyelash glue is Eyelures. They used to have a black one, but I haven't seen that one in God knows how long, so this is the clear one. And it's just as fine. I prefer the black one just because putting it on top of black eyeliner with black lashes, it just kind of seemed to meld together better. But the clear one's fine because it dries clear, so it doesn't really matter. But that was just kind of like an extra oomph to the black, to the dramatic of it. I'm also trying to decide if I want to do liquid contour today or if I want to stick with my powder. I could try liquid contour and then powder bronzer, and then that way I get the best of both worlds. Could do that, but I have a new contour stick that I kind of want to play with, and it's from NYX. Something fun, in case you don't know, I do have a Twitch channel. I like to promote my Twitch channel a lot. I like to promote my other socials that aren't YouTube, and I stream on Twitch Monday through Friday, and on Mondays I've started doing makeup Mondays. So we start the stream with me doing my makeup and then go into what I typically stream, and it's been a lot of fun. I enjoy that time to chat with people in the community while I'm doing my makeup. Now it usually takes me like an hour and a half to get through things before we really kind of dive into what I actually stream, which are video games. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And everyone seems to enjoy it for the most part. Even if they don't know anything about makeup, they just kind of like the chill time away from the video games where we just kind of talk. Kind of like we are now, except for it's not in real time. So like I'm talking to you all now, but y'all can't talk back to me in the moment. If you enjoy that interaction, or even just having something up in the background while you do your own makeup or just work on some things, you can catch me over on Twitch Monday through Friday starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know a lot of people end up lurking, which I am a huge lurker on Twitch myself, so I get it. Foundation today is from ColourPop, the Pretty Fresh, the Hyaluronic Hydrating foundation. I absolutely love it because it's very lightweight, but it still manages to cover up the areas that I need it to. So we have a nice base now. So for concealers, I'm gonna be using 2 for like the highlighting aspects. I use my Tarte Shape Tape, and I do that a little bit here, chin, cheek, under my eyes. It still doesn't look like it's coming together, but I promise you somehow in the end it does. It's like magic. I swear makeup is magic. Well, something else, a little bit of a life update for myself. I am in the process of looking for a job. I've been doing content creation now full-time since August of 2021, and it's been great up until this point. But it's like I've explained on Twitch before, and I try to keep things very transparent, very open. Sometimes, as much as we want it to work out, things just don't. While content creation full-time can work for some people, it's not for me. And so what I mean by that is, for a bit, it was going fine, and I was able to live comfortably and stream like I've been doing, and do my YouTube videos like I've been doing. But the latter part of 2022 showed me how inconsistent content creation can be. And what I mean by that is some months are better than others when it comes to payments. And again, just trying to be transparent. I didn't start content creation with the idea of making it a full-time thing for me. For me, content creation started off because I really liked video editing. I liked creating content, and the money made from it, you know, was nice, and it was like hobby money, and it was a little extra income that was just like, oh, this is really cool. But I still had my, you know, like my 9-to-5 Monday through Friday job. And then I ended up leaving my 9-to-5 job back in August of 2021, and I was like, all right, let me try and make a go of full-time content creation. And it worked for a bit, but it's not now. Lesson learned that it is time for me to look for another source of income. All right, I'm gonna attempt this. This is the new product I wanna try. It's called the Wonder Stick from NYX. Yeah, it's like a shape-in stick. It's a dual shape-in stick, but I'm currently trying to find remote jobs because I still am not a fan of working in the office. So I am looking for some remote jobs now, whether it's part-time, full-time, what have you. That's currently where I am. And it's just, you know, a little transparency for y'all, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, I'm not even gonna say that like I failed at the full-time content creation thing, because it did work for like a year. But then you realize that it's very inconsistent. Not me getting that in my hair. I don't know what I'm doing. So I am currently in the process of looking for work from home jobs, whether they are full-time or part-time. Now, what does that mean for my content creation? For YouTube, doesn't change anything. YouTube, I'll still put out my 2 videos a week as I can, as I can think of ideas to do. But it would change my Twitch streaming schedule, because like I mentioned, right now I stream typically Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, with the occasional Wednesdays in there, and I stream from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Well, that's pretty much when most jobs go, right? That would change my streaming schedule up, which doesn't make me particularly happy, just because a lot of times when Twitch streamers change their schedule up, it can be very detrimental to what they've built on the platform. How do we think this looks? I'm having a hard time telling. Like, I think it works, kind of. It always looks harsher in the camera than it does in person. But I did also bring out my Fenty Beauty in case I decide to kind of layer. I also do have some liquid blush that I want to do. This is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy. I love it so much, but I also have powder blush just in case this isn't like enough of the pink that I would like. But yeah, so that is where I'm currently at when it comes to jobs and stuff like that. But I definitely want to continue working from home. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting that. I think if anything, the pandemic showed us that it is possible to do jobs from home. You don't have to be physically present in an office in order to do a good job on things. How does that look? Sometimes it's hard to tell, like sitting this far back. I am going to spray real fast to kind of set things. I'm going to get some setting powder, which is the Fenty Beauty. Love this stuff so much. I've got a few leads on remote jobs. A lot of my experience has been working in an education setting. For those that don't know, I was high school librarian, middle school librarian, and then I worked in higher ed, donor relations, then I worked in student affairs. So I've like been all over the education field. Now, do I necessarily want to stay in education? K through 12, absolutely not. Nothing wrong with K through 12 if that's your thing. I just realized that it wasn't for me. Higher education, I wouldn't be opposed to, but I did find a few jobs that I think could work out for me remotely. So it's just the whole process of like revamping my resume, which is very daunting. Not looking forward to doing that. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Some people look at content creation as not a real job. More power to everyone who can make it a full-time job. There is a lot that goes into content creation that a lot of people don't ever see unless their favorite content creator gives them like a behind the scenes look. And then that's extra work for content creators to do. So that's why you don't see it too often. For those that can make content creation a full-time thing, that's absolutely incredible. And I was able to make it work for about a year or so. Then I realized that the inconsistency with content creation is a little scary. If I'm being honest, it's a little scary to not get the same paycheck month to month. You know, one month can be absolutely incredible monetarily, but then another month you're sitting there going like, oh crud, how do I pay for my bills? That is why I am currently in the process of looking for, what are my brows doing? Currently in the process of searching for another job. And again, whether it's part-time or full-time, just another source of income. Because then let me also say that I'm not doing terribly on my content, like on Twitch or on YouTube like that. However, I have noticed that YouTube has gotten progressively worse with their payments. Not saying that they're missing payments, but they just don't seem to pay the same that they used to. So right now it's pretty much like hobby money that comes in. I don't know what my brows are doing. They're having a time of their own, so just ignore them. I do need to contour my nose. So for that, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker in the shade In the Sun. The lightest shade. A little dusting on the nose. I'm trying to get better with not being so heavy-handed, especially on my nose or stuff like that, because then you have to blend to infinity and beyond. Speaking of jobs, I can also say that the economy doesn't seem to be doing stupendously these days. Anytime I go on TikTok now, I feel like I see a lot of people talking about how they've been laid off from their jobs. And that's also scary for someone who's trying to get back into that kind of space, you know? And it's a little disheartening to hear. Okay, I think that worked. Kind of intensified it a little bit. I am gonna add a little bit of powder blush, I believe, on top, which I'm gonna go in, since we're going with the pink theme. I have my favorite pink blush. Oh my God, this one from ColourPop. It's the Animal Crossing one in Flower Power. I love this blush so much. I love this pink. I didn't ever think I'd be like a super pink blush fanatic, but oh my God, I love it. It's so pink. It's so pretty. Highlighter, I'm gonna go in with Black Moon Cosmetics Moonlighter in Shroom, which I always love it because it looks like it's gonna be like bronzy, goldish kind of thing, but when you put it on, it ends up looking pink. It's got like a pink shimmer to it, but in the pan, it comes up looking like bronzy gold. And then to kind of like freshen up the face, any areas that may crease a little bit early, I always put a powder foundation just kind of over top. For me, that's especially around the smile. End up using like this very round brush to kind of press into certain areas that I know will end up creasing. So like around my nose, around my eyes, and where I smile. Just kind of press that powder in there. And then of course we need to put a little bit of black mascara on the bottom lash line. I don't do it the full way, I do like halfway. Not me trying to touch my nose with my mascara though. And then I go back in with another mascara and just, now that my lashes have had enough time to like dry, I go back in and just kind of help blend the lashes together. And then for lipstick today, of course, we have to keep with the pink theme. And I'm gonna be using Black Moon Cosmetics Raft, which is a gorgeous mauve. Oh yeah, I think that pink complements pretty well with the rest of the look. So now I'm gonna spray this and then I'm gonna, I think, add one more aspect. Might ruin the whole look, I don't know. The last thing that I kind of want to add, but I don't know if it's gonna ruin this look. So I have this white eyeliner and I wanna make little hearts next to my eyes. I've done it before and it's turned out fine, but that could have been a fluke. That could have just been me getting really lucky with that. So I have a very small mirror here and I'm gonna attempt this. I'm gonna see how this does. This could be a fail right on camera. But the good thing is that it's white and so I could easily cover it up with foundation, I feel like. It's tiny. I don't know if you can actually see it. It's very tiny. Hold on, let's see if I can make it somewhat bigger. That doesn't really look like a heart, does it? I mean, it kind of, Does that show up at all? I mean, it's like this tiny little heart. I tried, y'all. I tried to do something cutesy. I don't think it really worked. Should I try the other side? Should I try two? Ugh. I don't know if I should try two or if I should just leave it at one. I'm gonna try two. There are two hearts. I tried. The effort was there. A for effort, maybe. Maybe I don't even deserve an A. Now to fix the hair a little bit. All right, and voila. Here is the final Valentine's Day look, and by Valentine's Day look, I mean just a lot of red and pink. How did I do? Be honest. Unless it's mean, then don't be honest, because I'm sensitive. But here we go. Here's the final look. Will I actually do this for Valentine's Day? I mean, it's not terrible. I don't hate it. Not exactly how I had envisioned this look turning out, but hey, you know, I tried. Y'all enjoy these types of videos where I get to talk with y'all, be honest and open with y'all. That was definitely some honesty and some vulnerability for y'all today. Just like transparency about things, especially in the world of content creation. Here's the final look. And like I said, that is the final look. Let me know what you think. Unless it's mean, then don't, because I'm a sensitive little Aries. Appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate all the support. You know, I was talking about how content creation isn't very consistent, and especially in regards to financial support, but the support that I get from subscribers and just watchers, like, that means more to me. I appreciate everyone who does sit here, watch these videos, interacts with them, anything like that. Words can't express how much I appreciate that. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go down there, hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell so YouTube will let you know when I upload next. But until next time, bye everyone.